Okay, we're rolling. So I'll just give it a minute for guys to join onto this live. Yeah. So I'll give it a minute for guys to join on the live. Nekesa47, congratulations for being the first person to join onto this live. I always take time to appreciate the first person to join the live. Chantou, you are the first, but then you're the person you're gonna be having a chat with, so that doesn't count, sorry. But still, congratulations. So if you can see me well and you can hear me well, wave, you know the drill, just wave and say hi. If you have any questions you'd like to pose to today's finalist that we're interviewing, feel free to just leave them on the comments. I'll take time to read them and post them to her. So this live was supposed to start at 7 p.m, but then sorry that we delayed a bit. There's some issues that came up. Donado, hey Donna, hey Don, sorry not Don. Sharon, hi Sharon Maera, hi Sharon Maera. And Jerry Waithera, I see you waving back. It means you guys can hear me loudly and well, and you can see me well as well. So I'll just begin things up, and just to begin with, I'll introduce myself. My name is Frank Asoyo. I'm the reigning Mr. World Kenya, and I'm excited for this journey as we're looking to crown the next queen who's gonna reign alongside me. I've been mandated to interview the finalists. In case you'd like to see what the other interviews for the other finalists was, just feel free to go through the Mr. and Miss World Kenya page. All the interviews that we've had so far are on this page. Feel free to leave a comments and suggestions you have, and whatever it is you'll feel like putting out there. So today we have yet another guest coming on board, yet another finalist. She's amazing. She's gone against all odds to be here. I've watched her grow since she came into the boot camp. Her name is Chantou. We used to call her Chantou the Bantu at first, and she'll probably tell us why. I don't know why we gave her the name. But then before we have Chantou on board, I'd like to just let you know, guys, that you can catch with all that is going on in the boot camp on Viewsasa. So if you go to Viewsasa, you'll go to videos under Miss World Kenya, sorry. You'll be able to find episodes which in regards to whatever is going on in the boot camp, sorry. So I'll take a minute to just play an ad concerning Viewsasa and how you guys can navigate Viewsasa to find the
Miss World Kenya is back. Bigger, better, and more dramatic than ever. Catch all the action live on Viewsasa this August. The stakes are higher, the competition stiffer, and the prizes are even more enticing. Join us as we discover who will wear the crown and be the next face of Kenya to the world. Brought to you by Ashley's Kenya Limited. The 53rd anniversary of Miss World Kenya brought over 500 applications from across the country. Ladies from every corner and county sent in their hopes to vie for the crown, but only 30 finalists were chosen to walk in the halls of our prestigious bootcamp at the Trademark Hotel. We've seen drama, tears, sweat, and even blood in the hopes of surviving the surprise evictions and winning the hearts of our celebrity guests and judges. Who will survive the evictions? Who will win the fast track events? And ultimately, who will be crowned the queen of them all? This is the road to Miss World Kenya 2021. You don't want to miss this.
So that's it. Remember, the finals are on this Saturday, and we are left with 16 finalists. It has been like a whole month's journey. We started with over 500 applications. Only 33 ladies were let into the boot camp, and so far we've had around 17 ladies evicted. We are only remaining with 16 finalists. So if you want to catch up with all the drama and all the action, go to Viewstasa. Everything is there. So right about now, I'll invite Chantou. Just a minute. I'm taking a minute to send a request to Chantou. I hope she's on here and that she's able to accept the request. Hello, hi Chantou.
Hi, Frank.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine as well. I'm so excited to see you. It's been, I don't know, 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I last
Sorry?
saw you. It's been like 2 weeks since I last saw you guys.
You know,
I can see you're still at Trademark Hotel.
yes, thanks to you, Frankie.
What did I
Yeah,
do?
but
What did I do?
it's 7 p.m. Right
Alright.
now, I'll be at home massaging my feet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. We tried to beat traffic, but it was crazy. Yeah. But then now that we're here, I believe we can, get this started and get this chat going. I'm looking forward to having an amazing time having this conversation with you.
Yeah.
I'll probably take a minute or so before you start introducing yourself. We'll probably take a minute to allow for your followers to join onto this live because you just got on here.
Yeah.
So as we wait for them, tell me, are you the only one at Trademark right now?
Yes. I'm the only one in this whole floor.
I'm so
Even the cleaners have left. I'm solo.
I just hope you will be able to get home in time.
Yeah.
So even before you came onto this live, there were people already screaming out your name. I don't know. People are like waiting for Chantou all the way, And I was telling them, I don't know, we used to call you Chantou like Bantu. Like, how did that name come about? If you don't mind explaining.
Well, that's a very funny story.
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't believe that my real name is Chantou because someone asked, "What's your name?" I'm like, "My name is Chantou." What's that in full? I'm like, "That's my full name." And others find it so hard to master it the first time. So I found a way of easily making people like master my name, making my name easier to be mastered. So Chantou, Bantu, like it rhymes. So if someone again, okay, I'm like, Bantus, Nilots, Kushites, So Bantu, Chantou, So that's my name, Chantou,
That's an interesting way of putting it, So people are saying you're not just beautiful. You're not just beautiful, you have a purpose. Maseno Massive, seems like you're in Maseno. You went to Maseno?
Yes. I'm about to graduate.
You're still in Maseno?
Yes. I'm going to graduate in December. I was taking medical biotechnology. So proud of Maseno. The only university
uh,
in
uh,
Equator.
all right. We're yet to find out more in regards to that and concerning everything about you. So I believe we've given everyone enough time, and I believe we can start this. So just take a minute or two to introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you so much, Frankie. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much to everyone who is watching this live. Thank you so much for joining in and watching it live. Yeah, so my name is Chantou Kwamboka. I am 23 years old. I come from a family of three kids. I'm the only girl to my daughter. So my only sister is YouTube. I learn all stuff from YouTube. Yeah, I'm the only girl to my dad. He named me Chantou,
Yeah.
which means a flower. It's Cambodian, but it's mainly French, but it's a Cambodian name. Yeah, so I am at Maseno University. I'm done. I'm just awaiting to graduate.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to wear gown.
Yeah.
And God loves it. I'm going to wear that gown with a sash on my body.
Yeah. And with a crown on your head.
Crown on my head. Yeah, like a graduation gown with a sash and a crown.
Utakuwa sawa.
We've been moving. We've been moving a lot since I was a child. We haven't stayed in one place ever. I was born in Turkana. Yeah, I was born in Turkana. My dad was working there. We've been moving a lot because of my dad's job. So currently we are in Bungoma. Watuachai. And a lot of so we currently live in Bungoma. It's a very beautiful place. Yeah, so I am a model. I've been a model for more than 10 years actually.
Wow.
And currently I'm a catwalk coach. I've been a catwalk coach for 4 years now. Yeah, so that's generally me.
Wow. So there's some things you mentioned I didn't know about you. So I'm also there's some things that have caught me by surprise as well. But then tell us about I'm pretty sure if guys have watched Visosa and they've watched the talent episode, they've watched you play the violin probably. So tell us about that. Did you like music from when you were a kid, or did you just learn how to play the violin so that you will come and surprise us all at Miss World Kenya?
I love music. I love music. I think music touches every part of every human. It's so connected to all of us in one way or another. I love music so much. So I started playing the violin very, very tricky, very kimchezo kabisa. So at the place I was staying, the hostel I was staying in campus in Maseno, it's a 6-story building. So I was skateboarding on the corridors, and then I had a friend of mine. His name is Desio. He was playing the violin so nicely. Violin is a very melodious instrument. So I skateboarded up to there, and I was like, "Can I play?" Yeah, and he gave me, and I played do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's the common. It's the mainframe of music. Yeah, and he was like, "You're a fast learner." I'm like, yeah. So initially, before I played that, I played the piano, and how I learned how to play the piano was so funny. You see the toys, the keyboard toys for kids. That's how I knew how to play the piano. Yeah, so the keys are exactly the same in toys and in a real keyboard and in a grand piano. They're just the same. It's just that this is yeah, so that's how to play the piano. It was actually my brother's toys, but they weren't using it. So I got that's how I learned how to play the most famous songs we sing in churches and Christmas. Yeah, that's how I learned, and I found the violin easier than the piano. So yeah, I love the violin so much.
I'm looking to start learning how to play the violin. So when I saw you do it, you kind of really inspired me. I was like, it's possible. And now that you're saying it's easy to learn it, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
just go for it. So you mentioned that you've been modeling for 10 years now. How
yeah.
is it? So you started modeling at 15?
15, okay. I can't say the age, but officially, I
Yeah.
started in high school. But before that, I was a self-proclaimed model.
Yeah. So
Before that, as a kid, I used to love modeling. As a kid, I used to watch Tyra Banks. I used to watch Naomi Campbell. I'm like, girls, you're sassy. And I used to catwalk all over in the house, walking every every time. And my mom used to love it so much. She was just watching me. Everyone was watching me, and I love catwalking to my soul. I love catwalking so much. Yeah, so very officially, I started in high school. Yeah, we had a cultural day. I went to a high school in Migori County. It's called Kadika Girls.
mhm.
Very proud to be of that school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we used to have cultural day. So I'm in Form 1. This is my very first cultural day. So I saw like this Mister. There was actually Mister and Miss Kadika. So for the Mister, there were some girls, the tomboy girls. We used to call it dog walking.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Like the other side of cat walking is now dog walking.
That's what we used to call it in high school.
Uh,
Yeah, so I contested for Miss Kadika Girls. So it was so funny. So for Cultural Day, the models who were performing earlier were just tying lassos, just different styles of lassos. And I was like, this is a cultural day. So because half Kisi, half Kikuyu, I took some banana leaves, very stereotypical, but Kisis love bananas, it's true. Yeah, so I took some banana leaves and arrowroot leaves. I tied them, the arrowroots, and then some banana leaves as my skirt. And then I catwalked, and then everyone was like, that is so creative. No one has ever thought of that. And from there, seriously, everyone was tying lessons
Unavaa
from
chakula.
that cultural day when I was in Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. Now every other model was now being creative. I backed creativity into the
Yeah,
industry. Yeah. So I actually won Miss Kadika Form 1
yeah,
because, they didn't want to give me Kadika girls, but it's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
Yes, I won Miss Kadika girls.
Congratulations for
Uh,
that.
I got a certificate. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Actually, the first time they got my name right in a certificate, I don't know why people misspell my name. They either write U, then O. But it's so funny, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when my journey started. So that's officially in 2012 when I joined Form 1. Yeah, should
Uh,
I go on?
yeah. So after that, I'm pretty sure because you being in Kadika Girls from Form 1 to Form 4, and you being Miss Kadika Girls in Form 1, there's nothing more you can really do for the rest of your high school period. Because,
Not really. I won Kadika Girls Form 1,
yeah.
not Miss. I won Miss
Oh,
Kadika Girls Form 1. There was Form Miss Kadika Form 1 winner, Form 2 winner, Form 3,
oh,
Form
oh.
4. Yeah. So I contested every year.
And then you won every year?
Nah.
Nah, yeah, you see, I'm thinking it will be difficult to give one person Miss Kadika Girls from that will be. No, I don't think our high schools would would allow for that to happen. So then after high school you went to Maseno,
Yes. After
and
high
then
school, I Maseno University, and I knew I wanted to contest. It's so in me. I knew before I joined Maseno University, I knew I was going to compete for Miss Maseno
yeah.
University. I actually joined and I saw this extremely beautiful girl. I joined from the first day and I started scouting beautiful girls who would
Yeah,
want my crown.
yeah.
the other first years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I made it official that I'm going to contest for Miss Maseno to my friends, and then it was funny now to strangers. We passed by strangers and were like, "Ah, you could do Miss Maseno. You could do so well in Miss Maseno." I'm like, "Thank you. I'll do it. I'll do it. Like, we'll support you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got this." Yeah, so I'm in first year. It's my second semester in first year, and I contested for Miss Maseno University. Yeah, it was a very fun event. Though I got a lot of downs, my designer didn't bring me the outfits. It was you can imagine the tension, but I tried my best to be
Yeah.
calm. Really tried my best to be calm. I just wore what was brought, and I gave it my best, and I just left the rest to God because there was nothing else I could do. There are some things that when it's not in your control, you just
let
let
it go.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I contested. I was just having fun on that specific day, and I got to be the first runners up as in my first year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those people are like that. Those are pageant politics. You're not given because you're a first year, but I accepted. I was actually so happy. It's actually one of the highlights of my life. I remember the Miss who won was Mercy Chepto. You were with her in boot camp actually. In
Ramkat.
19. Yes, Ramkat Mercy
I
Chepto.
never
She
knew she
won.
was Miss Maseno.
She was Miss Maseno and
And
I
I've
contested
seen
it.
her on this live.
Thank you, Mercy, for joining. I love you.
All right. Ramkat Chepto Masi.
Yes.
I see her. Okay. And then what next?
Yes, so that was one of the highlights of my. It was still one of. I still get goosebumps. So you are like a lot of contestants, more than 10 contestants, and you can imagine it's a campus. It's a university. You have every type of girl from every county, every hall. You have every type of girl. So it was so competitive. So the highlight I was holding, it was just me and Mercy. And we just knew the winner is going to come from the two of us. It was just me and her on that stage, and everyone else is waiting. And I was called as the first runners up. I was happy, I was so happy just because we're just the two of us there.
Yeah.
It's still the highlights of my life. I really can't express that feeling enough. Yeah, so I got to be the first runners up. Yeah, and it was life changing. Yeah, I got famous just like that.
Yeah.
The whole school knew me. Yeah, I started the fame life.
Yeah.
So I had a really nice walk because I've been catwalking ever since I was a kid. Yeah, so from then I got appointed to train all the other models who are contesting for Mr. and Miss World Kenya. So I became a catwalk coach. I got that opportunity just like that. And from there, I was being called out to other universities to train catwalks for Mr. I went to Mr. and to train just Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. It's in Bondo. Yeah, I got to be their trainer. And then models were coming from KU, from Masinde Muliro, just to come to Maseno and find the Chantou, the catwalk coach. Yeah. So yeah, I earned a living from catwalk coaching. I just love catwalking. It's so fulfilling.
Someone,
Yeah. So
it seems like you have a lot of Maseno guys as your fans
yeah.
still, and on this live. I'm seeing someone saying, hata Nadia Mukami should be here. Anajua Shantu vizuri. Did you study with her?
Full of talent.
Yeah.
Even Miss World Kenya 2016.
Yeah.
From Maseno. Maseno is full of talent. Very
Someone
very
else,
talented.
Onguti Hope says, you inspired her to go vegan and pursue her journey more deeply.
Brother.
Sorry about that. Someone was calling me. Okay, you just have a lot of Maseno fans here. It seems like you left a really big impact in. Seems like you left a really big impact in Maseno,
Sorry?
and I'm saying it seems like you left a really big impact in Maseno, and congratulations for that. So, well, at what point did you know? Because you going to Maseno, you knew even before you went to Maseno that you wanted to contest for Miss Maseno. At what point did you know that you're going to contest for Miss World Kenya?
Oh, since I was a kid.
Since you came to the world.
Seriously, since I wanted to contest since the one I can remember so much was Cecilia Mwangi,
Yeah.
the one with the Jiggers project. She inspired me so much. From then, I just knew I wanted to contest for Miss World Kenya. We were watching every show. It was the boot camps were actually live then. They were live. We were seeing the evictions, the trainings, the everything. The prejudgings, everything was, I think, in KBC or Citizen, something. I was still like, I used to watch all of them. And I knew Chantou, you're a Miss World Kenya. Period.
So what is it about modeling? I know you've mentioned about you really liking catwalking, but what is it about modeling that makes you really love it? What, because you seem to really love it. What is it about modeling that you really love? Aside from the catwalk. Yeah.
Okay. Well, aside from the catwalk, there was a time in my life that I actually wanted to quit modeling because I was feeling that this thing is just for me and me alone, and there's no way I'm making an impact on someone else's life. But a friend then told me, like, do you know how many people are inspiring just because of your confidence and just walking on runways and strutting it? Do you know how many people are inspiring? But that still wasn't enough reason for me to just continue with modeling. Well, I still couldn't leave modeling, but I really want a meaning in it. I really impact the meaning for me and the world. So I got to a time where I just stopped. I paused. I put everything on hold. I wasn't coaching. I wasn't okay. I used to catwalk going to the washrooms, but I professionally I stopped for a while until I just came to myself and found meaning to it. And I just said, I am making impact to the world, and this is a platform. It is a talent that God has given to me, which I appreciate and I'm grateful for every day. And I can use this to impact the world and myself, to make myself a better person and the world a better place. So that's it. That's modeling, but just using me. So like the song Nitumie, like God used me. This is how God is using me as a model to be an inspiration and to teach others, to inspire others, and to make an impact on myself and to fulfill my purpose on this earth. Yeah.
So what sort of impact, because you've been talking about impact, what sort of impact are you hoping to make as in the event that you're crowned Miss World Kenya?
Yes, I was waiting. It's also something that is close to my heart. I am a lover of environment. I love environment, and I love a clean environment and a sustainable environment. So I love kids as well. So I can find kids, and then I buy them sweets, and then they open the wrapper and eat the sweet, and then drop the paper there. I'm like, who raised you? Yeah, so I love the environment that much. I hate when people just litter everywhere, just don't care of the environment. They do negative things to the environment that no one else is going to take care of. So the impact that you want to make is to the environment, which is directly connected to our mental health, which is linked to this world. That's why I felt so pushed to join these years. I've been wanting to contest all these years because even I've been in it, but just pushing myself. That's why I felt this year was just for me because it's just touching me. It's just talking to me directly. You feel, yeah. So it was talking to me directly. So the environment is directly linked to our mental health. So that's the impact I want to make. I want to make the environment so sustainable for everyone. It's like from the inside, the environment inside, the environment outside, which makes everything to be in synchrony, like just the Garden of Eden. Yeah.
I see that your Beauty with a Purpose project is direct in line with what Miss World Kenya stands for this
Yeah,
year, and
yeah.
congratulations for that. I'm sure it earns you an extra point. So you seem to be carrying a lot of experience coming into this boot camp and this competition, Chantou.
Yes.
Do you feel like the boot camp has improved or helped you in any way? Because it seems like you're already a big model.
Frankie, if I want to be honest, this boot camp has been, it has been something else. Because at day one, I just reached here and I saw all those beautiful girls on the second floor of Trademark, and I reached 10 minutes before time, the clocking in time, and I just saw these beautiful girls that were talking. It's a new environment. People adapt to environments very differently.
Mhm.
So this is a new environment. All these girls are already comfortable. They're talking. They're all confident. They're sassy. And I'm just there like, oh, okay. I've just reached here. What's happening? Why are you so like they acted like they already knew each other.
Yeah.
Those some from the boot camp, but I was like, okay. The first day was deteriorating, very emotionally, mentally. It was tiring. I traveled from Bungoma the previous day. The previous day before that, I didn't sleep because of packing. I'm very tired, so even all my luggage were still in easy coach. I didn't have the correct heels on day one. I just thought day one was going to be orientation. So from day two, you're going to do this and this and this. But it was on the go from day one. So day one was so hectic, though I had fun.
And
I was even
there
camera.
was already an eviction on day one, which I think you survived.
But then everything in bootcamp has been a surprise
Yeah,
from the first track. Everything has been a surprise.
yeah,
Like, ha, Mungai, Madam Terry Mungai, you're doing things to us. What?
yeah.
It's okay. We took it, yeah. So from day two, I got better because I slept on day one when I went to a place where I was being hosted by my auntie. Thank you so much. I went back, I slept. So day two, I came back recharged.
Yeah.
But it was still hectic. But it was better than day one.
Yeah.
So what turned for me was on day two, I was boarding a matatu from Trademark, a five-star hotel, to town. And then I just said, Chantou, imagine you're living your dream. You're in Miss World Kenya boot camp. You've been wanting this for so long, and here it is. Please have fun. And then I just, that's it. Like, no, I'm not giving myself that much pressure.
Yeah.
I want to have fun. Like, I'm living my dream.
Yeah.
So from day three, alijua. Yeah, the boot camp has been very transformational. I have grown emotionally so much. My emotional endurance right now.
Yeah. I know. I understand you because
Yeah.
people really don't know the impact that this has on anyone.
Yeah.
Because mentally you grow, physically you grow. There's a lot of life skills you get from it as well. So it's
Yeah.
never about really the crown, It's about making all these ladies that come into the boot camp come out better than they came in.
Exactly.
And it's making sure that all of them get something from this, as much as there'll only be one winner. I mean, the last day, there's 16 of you, 15 are going home disappointed. There's only gonna be one winner. So what do these 15 people leave the boot camp with? And I'm glad you touched on that. It transforms you mentally, the way you reason, the way you keep time, the way you talk to
Yes.
people, the way you associate with people, the way you. I mean, after this, you're just gonna be a totally different person.
Very. Yeah.
So wait, Chantou, is there anything you'd like to? This chat has been great. I don't know. I'm looking at the time right now. It's like, yo, you need to go home. Yeah. So is there anything you probably would like to say to everyone who's listening to you right now?
Yes, so thank you so much, Frankie. To everyone that's listening right now, I'd like all of us to unite. Like we are all human beings, and we were brought here, each and every one of us, with a purpose, a very specific purpose. So we need to unite and find that purpose and live that purpose to actually make this world a better place. Like an actually Garden of Eden. We need to unite. We need to eat the right foods. We need to relate with people. We need to talk. We need to speak out. We need to be friendly, like how it was even with our grandparents.
Yeah.
Even the life was less toxic environmentally then. So we need to grow. We need to unlearn some things, a lot of things actually,
Yeah.
and relearn things. Like
All right.
this is a very great generation that we have found ourselves in. Like we are now the leaders. It's no longer we are the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of. So we really need to take responsibility and do the best that we can. Let's stop being lazy. Let's do it. It's wake up and show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to show up. Endure. Let's balance. Let's understand each other and live in harmony. That's the message I have to everyone watching. Yes.
So to everyone who would like to see how Chantou has been doing the boot camp, seeing her journey, I assure you, I saw her coming in on day one, and like she said, she was unprepared probably, but then she has grown immensely. And if you'd like to maybe keep up the journey and the journey of other finalists, you can catch that on Visosa. There's episodes that are already up. And you can catch up with her on the final day, still on Visasa. I'm hoping there will be other streaming platforms, but for now, what is confirmed is Visasa. So download that app and keep up with Chantou and keep supporting her. Chantou, you have been amazing. It's beautiful to know you. I'm glad to know you as a person. You're beautiful inside and outside, and I wish you the best on the final day.
Thank you so much, Frankie.
All right. So that's it for today. I hope you get home safe. Text me when you get home. So I guess this is bye to everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this.
Bye.
Bye.